Hi students. So once again please welcome back to Saranjit's English class. Ado ngasi di ako'y na makha lamtharak po na day 5. Ado ako'y kadawgani harakada ngasi na will discuss past indefinite. Voice change in past indefinite tense. Ado yang siko kamay legedabo no ido. Ado na auji ako'y na lehaningi se sumay na ko. Atong yengo past indefinite ko. Color is red or male. Let me change the color ko. So hari ba po si ay ko na active ta lera madi kamay na ko. Active ta usually sama na doy ni subject lay doy ni aduga indefinite hay ba ni na so na simply ko masay gi verb to gi second form lera ka kasi present indefinite di v1 lay ba ni na ado past indefinite na v2. Then magi passive lakadoy sina ko passive ta lakadoy se sige se mana subject wala ni ko adu makhangjan biro aduga passive construction ni na v verb yawda bodo past di was ga where ga singular da was aduga plural subject na where wala ni then v3 la ani by or any other preposition aduga assent. Sinida, this is the two different sentence structure in past indefinite. One is for active, that is given as this, subject V2 object. Aduga passive kina, si object si subject walaga, masaygi, kano se verb se V3 on rani, mamang dadi, be verb la ani, be verb to was natraga where. Then, followed by the assent. Yam simple example of Miss PC, ko. She cleaned the rooms has ko. Adun haujik says the active layer ko. Says the V2 layer bani na ko say V2 ni. Adi clean gi second form na ba. Adu mana clean to ido kayo no rooms to ni. Adu nadi kari ira ni the rooms masing yama bani na sidagi where se ma laura ni ko the rooms were cleaned. V3 ni sa ni irise cleaned by her. Sai la ni. Am tang ga yeng si ko. Example se ama kak tang ga yeng si the kid broke the rules has ko. Ai na. The kid broke the rules. Si break haraga V2 broke. Broke to karino si the rules. So we start the sentence with the object of the active sentence, the rules. As it is a plural subject, we should again use where. We cannot use was. The rules is a plural subject. Yan tabrogang sa rules harati basing yamani na yadre ko was yadre. The rules were broken, broke, broken by the kid. Say the kid Havrina. So this is how we deal with past indefinite tense when we do voice change. Active to passive, passive to active, vice versa. See formula later. So I coin a just see anise. Your attention should be paid in these two areas. Say that. Active to lega kamaina, passive to lega kamaina. Sigi passive ki sigi areas ikangalore ko. Pay attention to this particular area. In passive construction, the verb should always be in its third form, preceded by a be verb. In case of past, we have to use either was or were. Yaraniko? Okay, fine. So let us take up some examples. Not examples exactly, we will be solving some of the questions which have been asked which were asked in SSC CGL examinations. Combined graduate level ki examinations ki questions ni sana tawdo si ko. Hambada karaga samtak na dumiyenge. Okay, I'll write one sentence ko. One example. So the P say our home was built. Simula yung ko, our home was built in 1990 by my father. This is a question which was asked in CGL 2019, CGL 2019. You can understand the nature of the questions, the level of the questions from the examples that I'm taking up. Please look at the question. Now here, we can see that our home was built in 1990 by my father. So this is the asset, my father. Then was indicates past, and was with a V3 indicates past indefinite. So we write, my father built our home in 1990. This is the answer. My father built our home in 1990, because the third form of build is built, and the second form is also built. Built. Okay, we'll see the second question. He was given another chance by his employer. He was given another chance by his employer. And this is a question of CGL Tier 2 19. CGL Tier 2 2019. You can call tier also, Tier 2. Now how to solve this? In the same manner as we have solved the first one. He was given another chance by his employer. You write his employer. His employer. This is past tense, was and given. So we write this verb given in its second form, past indefinite. His employer gave him another chance. So this is the answer. See, his employer gave, this he becomes the object here. So when this pronoun becomes object, it has to be changed into him. He is the subject. Now here it is the object. Object of what? Gave. It is the indirect object. We shouldn't delve into indirect object or direct object for the time being. We'll take up those things in another session. His employer gave him another chance. This is the solution. This is the answer. Yarbo? Yarbo ang answer? Okay. Ito na, mong matang dayang si? Well, we'll take up another question. In this question, two children were shot dead. Two children were shot dead by a psychopath. By a psychopath during the California Music Festival. During the California Music Festival. And this question was asked in CGL Tier 2 2019. This is a question. Now let us find out how we can solve this question. We know that where short indicates passivity or the passive nature of the sentence. And then we have this by followed by a psychopath. So obviously, we start our active sentence with this word, so to say, this phrase, so to say, a psychopath. So the second form of the verb shoot is again sought. A psychopath sought 2 children. During the California Music Festival. This is the answer. Got my point? So this is how you change the passive sentence into active when it is given in present indefinite. You only need to put the subject of the sentence followed by the verb in its second form, as I have given you in the beginning of the session as the formula of the active sentence. Natra, aduni ko. Amo yang si Dinesh was looked after by his grandmother. Another question, Dinesh was looked after by his grandmother. And next part of the sentence is when his parents were, okay, when his parents went abroad. Okay, and this is a question from CGL Tier 2 2019 again. Now let us see, was looked after by whom? His grandmother. So there are 2 ways of changing this. Let's say Dinesh, or you can put this also, Dinesh's or Dinesh grandmother looked after him. This can be one answer. Okay? But sometimes what happens is when you have a name and you want to make it a possessive, adjective or possessive pronoun, we say Ram's uncle, we say Tomba's mother. So in such cases, your sound ends as Dinesh, right? So instead of writing Dinesh's, instead of putting this apostrophe S, you can write Dinesh. That is also correct. Dinesh with an apostrophe S. So this can be one answer, or otherwise, you can write like this also. His grandmother looked after. His grandmother looked after Dinesh when his parents went abroad. It can also be written like this. But since when you say his grandmother looked after Dinesh, magi mabog na mabu yung sinbirami. Sabi sida di Dinesh po yung sinbirai. Dinesh was looked after. Dinesh po yung sinbirai, may mabog na. Ilay lang na dumtaya ba? Somda na magi mabog na yung sinbirai Dinesh po. May mabog na Dinesh po yung sinbirai di. May mabog si kanano magi mabog. Dinesh ka mari ilay na daba masuhen malita na. Ado na kamain tayo yung hakada. So da na ba? Dinesh ki mabog na mabu yung sinbirai. Hasita na bagay magta. Dinesh's grandmother looked after him. Him do within the bracket. Dinesh laga do. Yan taba po never. So this area, as I have told you, the name Dinesh ends with a S sound, hissing sound. So in that case, you might not need this S sometimes. Or maybe you can also keep it as it is so that it indicates that the grandmother belongs to Dinesh. The grandmother is Dinesh's grandmother. So it can be done that way also. But since you will be solving a PYQ, MCQ, multiple choice questions, you will be easily able to understand which would be the correct answer from the given options ko. But the construction is, instead of was looked after, which is passive, we have to say Dinesh's grandmother looked after, or his grandmother looked after. We have to change this was looked after into just look after using a V2. Yari na. Dalam na to, amu yengsi. Maka amu yengsi ko. Okay. Let's come to another question. Sidana, this one is a good question. Ko yengsi. By how many people were you helped in your time of difficulty? Sina CGL tier 219 ko. So is the by how many people were you helped? Sigi where siga sigi help kasina were helped. I was helped by 10 people. I was helped by 10 people. Ado itaragadi passive tare dina. I was helped. I ngonda mateng bibigi 10 people na. Adugi 10 people to khangdadana by how many people were you helped habaneba. And the masjid le base sigi construction se kanu si leire was where si leire aduga with si leire passive tare. Adu plus by how many people haidina sigi question si leire. Adi se lagto se how many people helped you in your time of difficulty? Sita do ni ko how many people haraga helped you in the V2 la kan ta sagi do ni ba. Aduna you should note a point here. If you have the question in the active form, beginning the question with how and many. If you have this type of question, how many, then remember when you convert that active sentence into passive, you have to follow this rule. By how many people? Yan taradro? How many people helped you in the leram taragadi nang na horen question do hobokanda by how many people and how ganeba. So this is the reminder amo ena ko. Sige mawong si by how many people have say. How many people ay na hobose? Aduga verb la aga say do object la ko se horen answer ira ko da sige by how many people and how ni have ni ko by how many people. Sila ingai sida ay ne karon tang hapam si yamna kamanoy ba. Say who painted this picture her si ko. Amay na. Sugum balak bakan da su. By whom hay ganeba. Who le remedy by whom. Aduga past tense nina was this picture painted hay ganeba ko. Sige mawong sim su khangbiyo. Say who painted this picture and leiba kanda who le ramba se by whom and sin nabiyo ba. By whom harakanda question nina WH ki matungda ko say da sige WH ki matungda say da where na latro adumaina WH ki matungda by whom ki matungda si was lakane by whom this picture was painted habi yaroy ba was do se lak yaroy ba sa ko sige was se lakadam ne was this picture painted by Tom question didna was this picture painted by Tom ano question oragadi nang sige subject sige mamangda se auxiliary se lakadam ne so always remember this thing. Many students make mistakes in this area. They tend to answer the question in such a manner like by whom this picture was painted and ate ire ebangang ko, which is a wrong answer. Aduna say by whom was ay lakadaba. Another form of sige se answer say who was this picture painted by. Sumaina su tawba yaibako. Sumaina. By si maning da putokpa. Masida who painted this picture lerambado, who was this picture painted by. Sumaina this picture was painted by Tombay at Avia Dana. This picture was Polaga painted by Tombay. Adumina Susamani, this picture was painted by Mani in Avia. So that is how both these forms are correct. And silakpadagi, how many by how many na lakpase, silakpadagi sarna who area jisu tambani ko. Please pay attention to these things. If you have the question as how many, it changes into by how many in passive. And who remedy by whom or natraga who was this picture painted by. Yare ko? Kangadro? Kangani ko? Adu pay. Kangmana pay. Adagi amani danga yengi si ko ya no na formula du khang amena kasu thodok na waningai letre the bitter pills were swallowed by her with warm water si meng si ko the bitter pills were swallowed by her with warm water. Stipulation na sina tier 2 2020 ko si 2020 ano nga side gi akoy na ngarang digi sum uri se kari uri ge hara kanda sumaina passive ta ngak to ui ko passive ta ngak to ui most of them adu ga akoy da active olo haibani aduna si leira bani na subject si da leire adu di she swallowed the bitter pills ko with warm water. Siya tara ni ko. Natro? Mana tayo siya kayo no? Kanana no, where swallowed to siya? Mana ni. Kari swallowed to no? Akaba, gulising to. Kari siya naraga, warm water siya naraga. Mana, yosan gre, bitter pills to, ising asaba galo naraga. This is swallowed, the bitter pills with warm water. Adoren swallowed habazi karibu the bitter pills na hore isi. Yaram na tro? Mani ko. Amu yang si. Okay, by the ending of the play, yang si. So is that the audience was surprised by the kaya ba? Ending of the play. Ending of the play. Sino kayo da ngay ba? Sisu, CGL Tier 2, 2020. At sa mga na-perform ni, karina surprise daw bire, the ending of the play. The ending of the play. Hayraga, sidagi lady ba se, past tense na iyo haibo ko. V2 da. Surprise. The ending of the play, surprise. Karibu, kanabu, the audience ko. Sini ne? Ilay draw? Dungay draw? Ngang sa ko. Sumayin tawag na present indefinite tagi, present continuous, present perfect, ang siya ko na past indefinite locally. So in these few days, we have learned enough of voice change ko. At present, we are doing past indefinite. And we find that these questions are not very difficult questions. It is just to check our level of understanding of basic English. But however, in certain areas, we have to pay our focus. We have to show our focus. We have to focus on the things wherein certain silly mistakes might happen. Adu talk na nabigi damagtani hawzik sana by how many people were you helped in your time of difficulty habigi makha da aina who painted this picture and hapsal aido. So this is all the questions, the nature of all the questions which are being asked in such examinations. Now, what is our duty? What is our responsibility? What should we be doing after seeing all these questions? We should be practicing more and more every day. And in this session, right at this moment, I am taking up the questions which I feel must be solved for you so that you can also learn how to solve the questions, because I am solving the questions directly with the appropriate answer, whereas in your case you will be given 4 options, and selecting the correct option from the given 4 options is very easy, but solving a question to get the exact answer without any options is a tougher task. So, if you can solve the questions directly without any options, then when you go to the examination hall and when you find the options, it becomes very easy for you to identify the correct answer, right? So let us do 1 or 2 more. Aduga yarani ko ako amani kag tawrasi aduga loisalasi. Say, were you sent summons by the court? Were you sent summons by the court? This is a question ko. Si question naman ni, adudi kumain to si kay by the court. Question ni na the court si ibiro. Ka, adu sige where si? Sige where si ko na present indefinite ta question hangbudadi ay na. Ako na past indefinite di sumay na. Present ko na tawkibudo, do does na tawkibudo. Past ka may la ani did ina la ani ba. Andi did the court haraga did la abani na sige pot se send se sayda based from the la ani ba. Ko did the court send you summons? Were you sent summons by the court? Did the court send you summons? Ko do naman sayda masa ina haibado ni si indirect object ki matang duni sina direct object ki matang duni aduna did the court send summons to you har ki sudum ta do ne ba do to yare ko object ki ne se thabiro sila ri base where haiba post se le ramadi did na sinbiro active ta adu answer ta re sigi example am tang gapi ge hin si ko smiley why did you sell your mobile phone? Masi budi kanoni ko akhoi gi high school leaving certificate examination 2017 la kanom da hagi ni ko sigi porse sidi akhoi gi manipur board ki question ne ba sidi is the mana did le ram basta sana torok ni da ko I think sai gi siga mana na ba and why did you sell your mobile phone? Sell karibuno your mobile phone. Aduna di si tambiro your mobile phone. Are ko WH te dum thamo hai bani. Aduga mobile phone se ama khangni na sita kari la ani was la ani. Why was your mobile phone sold hairani? Aduga si aina ngasi kari gi taklai no har kan sila ri badit se. Masila ri badit se passive te di was natraga where oi doi ne ba. Ana say the where in the remedy, ako ni active on muda did tani have it. Yarbo yari de ko. So, when a karamun na yango, understand unabo honoro. In case Bab Tadragasu, Amuk Halagi and the Sui, and I know Bab Daning Kali, there's nothing which can confuse you, God, nothing to be confused about. Lunadum Yarabang Atani, Yareko. Another Amtanga Yanga Gay. Let it be the last one, go. The meeting was postponed by a week. Sigum basika section batai. The meeting was postponed by a week. Ada masai nang na say tawgu se meeting was postponed. Okay, haris yare ne ko. Ada by a week ka hai dana nang na by le rambasi da asigi by na maram boraga sina amuk agent or winning murani ko. Otherwise, the Parakta a week postpone the meeting, the Harunico, Paraktani, Aduna. Still, Lakoi Posi, no Harakanda meeting though hafta ama postpone tawgre haibo by a week idea. The meeting was postponed for a week kaina koina 4 gumba action na jaga doni. The meeting was postponed for a week haili nang ete khang do. Ana examiners in nang se understand tawgre yeng the meeting was postponed by a week haina. Adudi meeting do hafta amagi postpone tawgre haibani. Adu kana na postpone tawgre habdo. Marang koina tawgibdo aduni. Aduna di kari haitare adum yang asi akoina adum subject osilasi we kita mutage fajade ko smaina we postponed the meeting ko aduga by a week haibiyo sana ko yara dro the meeting was postponed by a week hairadi was postponed meeting dune ko aduna di kanana na postpone tawre dana seida adu we oiraseba we postponed the meeting by a week yare ko adagi amuk sugumba ja loselak ko sa sigi mawong si amatang haram gitarmani yang si she was expelled for misconduct haisine ko hojike dugumani she was expelled for misconduct aduma masong pang naidabagi magi conduct to misconduct fataba bebar to bagi fataba lam chat bagi wai wata phasada bagi expel to was expelled she was expelled matan to kare tanthoi do kanana tanthoi no ba adugi poto koina matam leiba khibikta seidage koina ama supply to doine ba she was expelled to be tan to kare example ni to be class level to be tan to kare Tombi was expelled. Adi kananong tanto mo idro. Adi si yang si ko. So ayin iro. Nang na kano mahapsalo hawan the management hay gera, the director hay gera. Kanano mahapsalo. Aduga V2 dalao. Director expelled her for misconduct. Ko. So ayin tawo hay buwan ito ko. Okay, aduna angang sa sining sige klase ko. Aduna we have done past indefinite and tomorrow if we find time we'll be taking up past continuous. In the same manner, I'll give you the formulas first or you can say formulae also ko. After that we shall solve some questions which were asked in different examinations, different competitive examinations conducted by SSC and other conducting bodies. Yarani ko matang sumtaw si and the kanoda sumtaw ra akan da ko I will take up certain areas of questions which you require for higher and advanced understanding of English. Ko sumatam sana dum taw ke for the time being ko ista dum taw kisi and for today that is wind up. Thank you very much tata. Have a good day. Bye bye.